that term PTSD is thrown around a lot, and I think it has a lot of different meanings. But like one that seems to be very applicable is when you come back, like you said, to that low stakes environment, your brain is still triggered for a high stakes environment. And so everything looks like a potential threat, and it's very hard to dial that down. Also, you're also missing a lot of other things, the camaraderie, the mission, the purpose. I mean, is that what a lot of PTSD is based on, or is there really a whole rainbow of that?
PTSD is a tough one. To me, I think the D should be stripped from that. I don't think it's a disorder. I think if you come back the same person that you left, then perhaps you might actually have a disorder. If the body gets sick, usually the temperature will elevate and you'll have a fever. If you get sick and you don't have a fever, that's actually the disorder. So having something happen to your body and having your body have a reaction to it is a very natural thing. And post-trauma in general affects people very differently, even inside of the SEAL community. There's people that are bothered by very little, and there are people who are bothered very much by very little. And it's tough to judge, and I don't think you should judge anybody in comparison to anybody else. It's an individual journey. And having said that, though, it's okay. You come back, and it's not like you're looking for a threat around every corner. I think that is a stereotype, again, that largely comes from books, TVs, and movies. You're just used to making different decisions. You're used to making decisions that are much more black and white. Do I take action or do I not take action? Do I pay attention to this? Do I not pay attention to this? And like any situation that you work in, if you worked on Wall Street and then you wanted to become a real estate agent, it's going to take you time to unravel from one and to integrate into the other. Combat and coming home, it's exactly the same thing. And again, there's no timeline that works for everybody. Some people can do it very quickly, and some people will struggle to do it for the rest of their life. And that's okay. And I think that should be expected. I look at war now from a different perspective than I did when I was in. I thought even then that it should have been a measure of last resort. You should exhaust any and all options before committing people to an environment where lives can be taken, both American lives and the lives of people in the country that we're going to fight in. Because if you do so, if you touch war, war will touch you back. And that's the bottom line. And if you're going to commit your people to an environment where they are going to touch war, you have to be able to accept the long-term consequences of the impact it will have on their life when they come home.